Hello, everyone, and welcome to my monthly Diamond Mindset training call. I'm going to be doing this maybe every Saturday, one Saturday a month, following we get green diamond and above training. And there are some tips and tools on there. Leslie is queen, and it just gets you into that mindset of posture and of leadership. So anyone, and I'm guessing everyone on here is on their diamond run. We're all in that diamond mindset. So this is just literally a level up in training in terms of how we kind of get to that. And I wanted to begin by letting everyone know about the Widen Your Reach promotion and how we've been so blessed and lucky to have this promotion from November when it started. It was only meant to be for a month, all the way through till the end of this month. That is so generous of Amy and Dave to allow us that many months to kind of capitalize on this. But I wanted to speak about it because from September the 1st, Widen Your Reach is only going to be for new brand partners. So when you enroll from this point on a new brand partner, they have 3 months worth of Widen Your Reach points that they can get from the date of their enrollment, which is incredible. So not only are they going to grow their business by widening their reach, going to grow in confidence and posture by posting, they're going to get rewarded with points for that. So we're so lucky that we've had all this time learning about widening the reach, doing it ourselves, so that we can pay that forward to our brand partners and they can in turn duplicate that and pass that to their new brand partners. We need to be still doing our Widen Your Reach entries as much as we were. Even though we're not going to get the points, we're going to continue to build our businesses and get the reach and get those prospects that otherwise we wouldn't have got. So these tools have been amazing in our personal development. And especially I can say for my business, it's been incredible because I'm in platinum. I know you are as well, Chloe. And there are a few platinum people now like growing on this team. And we should still be doing our Widen Your Reach. I never got points from the beginning, but I do it to show my team that I'm going to be doing it and supporting them, but also because it's been incredible for my business in terms of I would have reached people I never would have reached before had I not done this. So we need to look at this as a gift that we've been given, that we have now got so good at. We're so good at widening our reaches. And now we teach our new brand partners how to do that because they get 3 months worth of points. And there are some superstar Widen Your Reach people on this call now who hit it every single time. And that is amazing. So we're going to continue to do that. It gets us out of our comfort zones. So in continuing to do our Widen our reaches anyway, that's how we're going to attract our next green diamonds. There are instances in the company that we were talking about on our call yesterday of people attracting through their Widen Your Reach reels, posts, lives. Yes, still use the hashtags. We want to do it. Yes, Samantha, exactly how we were before. They found their new black diamonds just from a post that they would have otherwise not done. So it's absolutely imperative that we continue to keep that leadership mindset and lead with Widen Your Reach. So we've learned this so we can teach our new brand partners. So a couple of facts now. This is really interesting. It takes 24 exposures on social media for someone to trust us. 24. So then when you think of those stats, Widen Your Reach is so important. We need to be continuing to put this content out because on average, if it takes 24 hits for someone to be like, I trust them, okay, I'm down. This is the easiest way we can do it. So we're going to keep doing lives. We're going to keep doing our reels. We're going to keep doing our stories and hashtagging because our brand partners are going to copy us. They follow the leader. So as us now in our posture thinking, we're thinking diamond. We are the leaders. We've got to set the pace because our team are going to follow us. If we don't do it, they won't do it. We have to do everything that they do. There's nothing that we don't do as leaders. We do every single aspect of the business, even if we don't see any need to or whatever that is, or whatever we think about it, we've got to be doing all of it. So that's part of that mindset. Another great thing we can do is when we make a video for Widen Your Reach, tag our new brand partners in it so they can see what they're like. Tag them in it, hashtag it and tag your new brand partners so they can be like, oh, this is what I'm doing for Widen Your Reach. And they can always copy it exactly. You're doing one about power shake and juicing, just step by step, make it simple. They can do that too. they can literally copy it. So if they're like, I don't really know what I'm doing for Widen Your Reach. Oh, great. Well, I did a video the other day. I'm going to tag you in it. You can literally just recreate it yourself. Keep it easy for them. So we're going to tag our team and uplines in the Widen Your Reach so that they can review them and engage on them. So we're going to teach our brand partners to tag the upline in their videos. So for example, Sam, if you make a video, I want you to tag me in it so I can look at it and give you a review. Like, what could be done better? Is it like we can talk about it, and that way we can build on something better, especially if you're just starting and it's your first original videos and you're like, I don't really know what I'm doing. We can give them helpful tips on how to make it better. Like, was it impactful? Did it impact us? Did we feel like it was good? We can really help our team that way. So we need to get used to tagging people in our Widen Our Reach videos. It's great tips. I love these. And if you find it hard, like I said, we're just gonna mimic our uplines video. Just copy people's. I'm recreating one of my favorite one of Alison and Jared's today. I'm very excited about because it's so funny. And I don't usually do funny ones. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Another great tip that Leslie kind of told us was, when we're approaching people, we always want to be leading with the business. Now, a lot of us, when we start, want to just be trying to sell ULTs, like selling product, but we want to start leading with the business. If it's a no, great. Would you like to try some of our products? We go down to that. And if it's a no again, that's absolutely fine. This isn't for everyone right now, but do you know anyone else who might benefit from this business, these products? So that's kind of the way that we need to be thinking: business first, then product, then referrals. So we start and we lead with the business. So more business related posts. I'd like to do a call with Alison on how to lead with the business in an authentic way. I think I'm just calling this now. She's listening. I think that would be good, because as we are, she's here, as we are going to be putting forward more of the leadership training ideas to get you all ready and set for the 90-day diamond run that I know a lot of you are on. Business first. So me and Alison will set that up for next week so that you're all like understanding of how we're going to lead with the business. But that's the kind of tier system that we need to be getting into. So when our brand partners are starting, a lot of you are new as well. So this is great. We want to capture the fast start stories. We want to be documenting the stories. So when we have a brand partner who is starting, we want to be saying to them, we need pictures. We need you to talk about it. We need videos of you making it. We want videos of you at night with your apothecary. We want you to write down, keep a diary of how you're feeling each day so that we can build it into your why, into your picture. So instead of just giving them their ULT, setting them on their way, we want to be engaged in that. We want to let them know that this is their story. It's their transformation that builds their business. If I didn't have a story, I wouldn't have a business. If I didn't remember and connect to how that was in the process of it, I can't help other people. So we need to get real solid at capturing our own stories, but the fast start as well, meaning the fast start meaning the fast start run to all of the ranks, to consultant, to director, to executive, like what they did in order to do that. And now for Alison and myself, who did the fast start, who ran really fast, I have a story. I know how I did it. I know how I had to what I had to do to achieve that. I know all the people I spoke to and all the kind of crazy fun that I had at the beginning running to that. So for all of you running for ranks, we need to be always remembering what we're doing to do that. And especially when we're starting with new brand partners and we're assisting them with the fast start, because the fast start is incredible. We're helping them achieve $2,500 in bonuses, and we get that matched $1,500. So if you're helping 3 people a month hit fast starts, that's a lot of money. I'm really bad at maths. It's $7,500 for them, for all your people, and then that's like 4.5 for us. So this is a whole nother leg to the business that we should be looking at more, helping and assisting people get to fast start. So for all of us doing our 90-day runs, even though we're not on fast start anymore, we can document how we're getting to the ranks without the money. So when we're living the fast start program, we can assist other people in doing the same thing. And we need to be making this more duplicatable and talking about it more as a tribe and as a team, because we're seeing more and more the value in the fast start for so many reasons, for people building that belief. The momentum is what builds. Like if they're going fast and they're doing extremely well like earlier on, they're more likely to stay for the long run than if we just leave them to their own devices. We've got to help them with that. So, and then we can share their stories, and that's how we get more people involved. Yeah, $2,500 on the table for doing what they want to do anyway. Most people that start are like, yeah, I want that money. I want $2,500. So document it and help them do what they want to do anyway, which is make good money for doing this. And this is a way, yeah. So a way we can approach people about the business side, talking about like how we're talking about leading with the business, is good verbiage. My business is expanding and I immediately thought of you. You know, you can think of where they are if they're in Florida. My business is expanding to Florida and I immediately thought of you because they're in Florida. It's an exciting invitation. Like, my business is expanding to New York and I thought of you. She's in New York. So it's like these little verbiage things to help pull people in. And if you think of everyone that you're bringing on as literally having 20 to 30 people in their direct sphere of influence, their friends, family, that they can instantly talk to about this. Like when I was brought on, I could think of the top of my head, 20, 30 people in my close, who I could just like level with, like, I'm doing this thing. Do you want to support me? You know, really easy people to speak to, not like the tough ones online that we don't know. So if we're thinking of everyone with that many people, keep growing, keep expanding, and help them to speak to those people, those 20 to 30 immediate people, before they, you know, they can build their confidence that way, and then they can go out into the world and speak to new people on social media. But every single person we bring on has 20 to 30 immediate people they can speak to. So we help bring them out. We sit with them and we're like, let's write the list. Who have we got? We speak to them about that. And when we are onboarding, this is important because we're all at the stage where we're bringing on brand partners. When we are onboarding, we talk about the fast start straight away, not in the second call, not in the third call, not in that same week. The first thing we talk about with new people is the fast start, so they are aware of what's on the table, because you don't want to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the line. They're like, what's this fast start I could have done? Oh, I've missed out on money. That's really disappointing for people. So we need to tell them immediately on that first call you have with them and your upline about what is on the table. We can get it up. We can take them through the compensation plan. We can give them tips for how easy it can be, but it's really important. And we let them know they can get $2,500 for doing what they want to do anyway. So on the first connect call with your upline, we want to be presenting that. And now I want to talk a little bit about mindset, the mindset of a leader. And this is fantastic, what we were talking about. So this is the trick. Always have a beginner's mind. And there are a couple of reasons for this. You want to maintain the mindset of a true beginner. It's really important for leadership because the fear of failure and the fear of success come with not being comfortable in a beginner's mind. It comes with thinking you know too much or you don't know enough. But if you're there like, I'm a complete beginner at all times, you're not going to fear success and you're not going to feel the fear. It keeps you pliable. And this is fantastic because we're trained to be sheep. We're trained to all do the same thing. But if we maintain that level of, I don't know anything, but I'm a sponge, I'm an open sponge, I'm willing to learn, I don't know anything. Look at the leaders above you. Look at Allison and Jared, and look at Eric. They never claim to know everything. They're always open to learning, and I'm sure they learn new things every single day. And there's Dan with Allison and Jared. That's awesome. Hi, Dan. So cool. Leslie always also touched on people with high self-esteem. Really high self-esteem means that they can walk out in the world and be different. So the people that are different, often have the highest self-esteem. I thought that was really interesting. She used the analogy of someone with pink hair. She's like, if you can go out there and be different, then you have high self-esteem. So we want to be different in holding that beginner's mind. That's what's going to keep us not having the, I've been in network marketing for a year, therefore I'm an expert. I'm no friggin' expert, guys. Like, I'm learning at the same rate as you. It's just I have a year's more experience. But we keep a beginner's mind, like keep it fresh, playful, free of preconceptions and expectations. Keeps it fun, keeps it flowing. And with this mind, newbies, with that mind, the newbies that have the fear don't want to look bad. But when we embrace this mind, our ability to lead and learn and evolve and inspire goes up tenfold. We become a much better leader tenfold when we hold the mind of a beginner. So let go of preconceptions. Like knowing what will happen, and preconceptions of reaching out and thinking, oh, they're going to reject me. Go in with a completely open mind. Any preconceptions of speaking to your upline, like, oh, they're going to be scary. I don't think let go of all of that. Let go of all of it and just do it. Just do it. Be like, I don't know what's going to happen. Isn't that exciting? It's fresh. Anything could happen. Ooh, the anticipation. Fill yourself with curiosity. Keep curious. Like, ooh, what can I learn? Or where can I go? Or let's try this. Don't keep to a rigid place. Like, that's not fun. The world's already so rigid and fearful and crazy as it is. So let's keep us flowy and open. It's a really important to keep in our creative flow when we're embracing that leadership, the mindset of a leader. So open yourself up to new possibilities. Ask simple questions. Don't complicate it. Simple questions. So you can see the world with fresh eyes. See your whole team. See Purium. See hosting. Look at it all with fresh eyes. Look at your downlines with fresh eyes. Look at it all with fresh eyes whenever you get the opportunity. That's really, really wonderful, because we all wake up some days and we're like, oh, it's all the same. I know what's going to happen. This is what's going to. But if we look at it in a different place, in a different way, like, that is so beautiful. It means that anything is open to us. The possibilities are endless. It's that play, it's that child state that we need to embrace. So instead of thinking about no's or disappointment or lack or victim mentality, you maintain joy, and that gives you that zest for life, that vibration, and you'll find your tribe in that vibration. The zest for life, the child energy, the playful, the fun. That's the energy we need to hold to attract our people. If we're freaking out in business, feeling like we're selling, like, I know what's going to happen every day, like, I'm not going to get anywhere, this is hard, people aren't going to be attracted to you. They won't want to join. You've got to stay fresh and fun and try new things. It makes sense, right? When she said this, I was like, duh, of course, it's brilliant. We need to have a deeper gratitude. Leaders in this company have a gratitude practice. I know a lot of you already have. Just wake up, and even for a few minutes, go through your gratitudes, get really deep into the things that are wonderful about your life. Gratitude practice is key, keeping in that place. It makes you more creative, having this mindset, having the mindset of a beginner. It makes you more creative. Fresh perspective and taking a step back will help the creative juices flow. Oh, got a question. Yeah, exactly. Whether you say you can or you can't, it is so. So you make the decision. We've got to be always changing. We have a greater intention with this mindset. It helps us to slow down and see things more clearly. It stops us being reactive and going through the motions, and it makes us proactive. It puts us in charge. That's liberating. Have more fun. See the fun in things you're doing. More fun, more talking and reaching out in a fun and joyful way, inviting them in with the excitement that we need. Doing that. Playfulness is up there with spontaneity. Sometimes we can suck the fun out of stuff. I've done that in this before. I've got so in a rut that I've just been like, everything's so mathematical, and I forget like that feminine flow essence, that creative energy that we need. So keep it fun. Have a giggle, make it light, have a laugh. It's not that serious. It really shouldn't be. And sometimes we can suck out the fun, and we don't want it to feel like the 9 to 5 that people are wanting to escape. We want to show people this is different from the 9 to 5. If they're looking at it and they're like, wow, my upline is super serious, like this isn't very fun, it's not that much better than my 9 to 5. God, we don't want to give that. So we've got to maintain that it's completely different. They want less of that and more playfulness. And there's not a lot, like I said, there's not that much fun in the world right now. So we need to create the fun right here, which we do. We're bringing it. We're having fun. We just need to remind each other. We have a greater wonder and awe when we have this mindset. People look around and think, same old house, same old journey every day to work, same old friends, same old environment. But if we can change our perspective and have the wonder of the products and the wonder over the team and the life that you're going to have in 3 years, if you stick to this, that keeps me going. That one, I'm like, oh my God, my life in 3 years, I can't, it's so magnificent that I can't just stay in that like child wonderment, like awe, like absolute awe of what we're doing. That ties into the obsession with Purium, the like absolute passion. Like I am proud to be Purium. That awe, like we're in awe of what we do. This is a gift. That mindset, leadership mindset. In addition, though, this is all in addition to being goal driven. This isn't at the exception of that. We have our goals, but we make it fun. It doesn't have to be meh, for lack of a better description of how that would feel. So we need to keep this perspective to stay and keep it fresh and exciting. So this is the mindset that I wanted to talk to you guys about today, just that beginner mindset. Let go of everything you thought you know and try it from a different way, but keep your goals in mind. We all know where we're going. It's inevitable because we're here, we're sticking to it, but with that fun and with that flow. And that's how we attract the people under us who are going to be our next Black Diamonds, because they want that. They want that fresh, fun energy. They don't want to join someone who's stuffy and boring. They work with creative energy. People that do well in this business are extremely creative just in what they do and in the way they perceive. It takes more than what we've been taught. We get to use all of our creative energy right here, right now. And a lot of you guys are amazing at that. So inspiring. And I want to get on, what's the time quickly? Just the last point. So launch events. This is something that we were talking about yesterday. That is such a good idea. My mind was blown. I was like, this is why I have to have this call, guys. This is incredible. So for every new brand partner that we bring on, we're going to do a mini biz opportunity Zoom with them called a launch event. Now we can brand that however we want. We can speak with our new brand partner about that. What do they want to call it? You get to decide. And essentially on that, they're going to bring their 20 to 30 people they know, friends, family, people close to them, and you're going to present with them about the products, the business, your transformation, while they're going to be on mute and they're going to be writing down names of people, what people are saying, what they want. So it's like a tiny mini biz off for every single new brand partner that we bring on. So this is in addition to all the other things. This is in addition to widen your reach, to doing your lives, to doing all the other things that we do. So we want to do this about 10 days from the day that we enroll our new brand partner, about 10 days. So they'll invite their favorite people to listen to a presentation. It should get them their first customers and brand partners. So this is going to keep them in the game. This is going to start them off right. Getting this launch event off, and then the people closest to them are going to order because they're going to hear from their upline about the transformation and about all of this. It's inspiring to them. So this is imperative. This is something that we're going to teach them to do with their brand partners. It's something that we're going to bring onto the team. So we're going to talk to them about inviting. So the language. So I want you guys to write this down because this is brilliant. This is how we're going to teach them to invite their friends and family on. I'm going to hold on, that's a little bit further on, but I will give you that in a second. The interest, no, this is the language. I do apologize. We're going to write it down now. The interest in my business is off the chart, and I don't have time to talk to people one-on-one. But there's going to be a fun, brief, and compelling and then you say the name of what you've called it, that you may or may not have a personal interest in, but I want you to support me. So I'll say that again. The interest in my business is off the chart, and I don't have time to do a one-on-one, but there will be a fun, brief, and compelling presentation with me and my friend. And you may or may not be interested, but I want you to support me. And this language is perfect, because this is the people that they already know. They're calling in support. Like, you're my mom. I want you to support me. She's going to be like, all right, I'm going to be there. This
okay,
is very,
how are you?
you
need me to say PHU? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, and I'll say it one more time. So we can change this a little bit. This is just what the one that Leslie gave. The interest in my business is off the chart. I don't have time to talk to people one-on-one, but there will be a fun, brief, and compelling presentation. And you may or may not have a personal interest, but I want you to support me. Brief, because it's going to be brief. These are going to be about 20 minutes. Brief. Only little, nothing big. If you invite 3 people, this is what we're going to teach our brand partners. If you invite 3 people, no one will show up. If you invite 30 people, 10 might show up. If you invite 50, well, that's a lot better. So we want them to invite as many people as possible. And we've got to teach our new brand partner to follow up as well. So to do that, to invite them, it's going to be a quick video or a text. Yeah, just quick. I will write down this verbiage as well, Kevin, in the Telegram group. I'll type it out. So don't worry about that. And we're going to follow up with a voice message. We're going to follow up with a voice message. I'm so excited. The interest has been wild. Are you going to be able to make it? No, I'm so excited about this event. The interest is going to be wild. It's going to be such a good time. Are you going to be able to make it? Excitement. That's how we get it. So when it comes to the event, we've got to teach our downline how to open professionally before they hand it over to us to take the call on this biz op, because they're going to be excited. It's going to be people they know. They might be silly. They might goof around, but they've got to be professional. This is good practice for them. So we're going to speak to them about how to introduce it. Hi, welcome to my event. You know, we can do a training on this. Welcome to my event. I'm really excited you guys showed up, and I can't wait for you to meet my friend Alice, who's going to talk to you more about this incredible opportunity and about these foods that I'm so passionate about. So thank you for showing up. And I'm going to hand it now over to Alice, to Eric, to Sam, to Kevin, whoever it is, you know, but we can just teach them to hold it professionally. So, and basically this is going to help them to get their first brand partners as quickly as possible so that they can hit fast start. This is like gold. This is fantastic. This is something that Leslie is just about to bring in as well. Yeah. So they're how they're going to open it, you know, they're going to say they're excited to share what they're doing, and then they're going to turn it over to their friend. They're either going to say friend, mentor, or business partner. They're the 3 words that are okay. We're not going to say upline. Friend, mentor, or business partner. This is my friend Alice, this is my mentor Alice, this is my business partner Alice. All of those aren't scary. They're nice words. They're the words that we're going to teach them. So what's this bit about? Add your upline into 3-way chat for connection. Yeah, and when your brand partner, you know, has people interested, we're going to teach them to add the upline into a 3-way chat for connection. And we're going to invite them onto connect calls. That's what we're doing alongside this. This isn't at the exclusion of connect calls and those kind of things. They're still going to be doing those things that we've always done. This is in addition to that. So So on the business opportunity that we're going to be doing, we're going to have 3 to 5 points on Purium. So 3 to 5 points that you like the best about Purium, or they like the best, your favorite things about the company. There's so many, but we're going to keep it brief. It's 20 minutes. So 3 to 5 points. And then we're going to talk about the business a little bit. And then we're going to move on to the mentor's story, their story. And then we're going to end with the product. So probably the performance pack, the ULT performance pack. Talk about the financial side, the variety side of the products, and the health side of the products. So that is 3 to 5 points on Purium, our favorites about the company, then a little bit about the business, then a little bit about the mentor's story, and then the products. So, and about the products, the financial, why they make sense, replaces your grocery bill. It's cheap as hell, like replacing that. The variety, there's so much, there's something for everyone. And the health aspects of that. And me, Eric, and Allison are gonna, do some training on how we're gonna do this, because we're gonna figure this out, exactly how we're gonna run this and what parts of these we're gonna use. And then we will do another call on that. But this is just me sharing this with you as something that's gonna be happening. So get ready. And then, we wanna lead with the core values. Our core values is what we lead with, our personal core values. Because they're all obviously the same as the company's core values. It's just we're going to pick our personal whys and talk about that. That's what we're going to lead with. And yeah, 20 minutes, real short, so easy. But the success rate of these are super, super high, super, super high. And it's going to make, your prospect, your new brand partner feel really good, accomplished. Like their friends and family, who we know are the hardest usually to get onto this, like we all know that, are going to hear it from third-party validation, and they're going to show up because they're supporting their family member, their friend. It's a really good idea. And then we're going to thank them at the end of the call and do a call to action. For those of you who are interested, text Daniel, who it is right now, and we will make sure we have all the information. We will give you all the information. So for those of you who are interested, text your new brand partner right now, and we'll make sure you have all the information. And your follow-ups will be as so. All the people that were on the Zoom, you're going to follow up with all of them. Whether they said something in the notes or they followed up or not, we're going to follow up with them. That's important as well, the follow-up. So we need to teach them about following up. So the people that text, we'll follow up with first, because they've texted, they're really excited, they're ready to go. They've already texted your new brand partner like, whoa, the ULT Plus performance sounds amazing. I love the story, I'm ready to start. Or, hi, like I want to join the business. You're going to respond to them first, because we're going to get them sorted out onto the team or with the products that they want. Secondly, we're going to follow up with everyone, like I said, that was on Zoom, because you're going to message them saying something like, wow, that was amazing. Thank you for coming. I was reaching out to see if you are interested. I appreciate you being on the Zoom. How can I help? Because they haven't messaged you directly, but you're going to go, that was mad. Like, thank you so much for showing up and for coming. It was amazing. I was reaching out to see if you're interested. I appreciate you being there so much. How can I help? Because they were there for a reason. And then the people who don't show up that you invited, you're still going to follow up with those people, because they said at one point they were going to come, and, life gets in the way sometimes. So don't make the assumption they're not interested. You're going to say, oh my goodness, it was such a successful event. It was so good. You told me you show up, and I appreciate life gets in the way. But the last time we spoke, you wanted to know more. So it was such a successful event. It was so great, such high vibes. You told me that you were going to show up, and I appreciate life gets in the way. But the last time we spoke, you wanted to know more. The last time we spoke, key verbiage, you wanted to know more. We can use that all the time, even now, because we speak to people who ghost us for months. The last time we spoke. And then you'll say after that, let's schedule a time so I can get this information to you because I know you're really excited. Let's schedule a time so I can get this info to you because I know you're really excited. Oh, isn't that gold? Like, I wish I'd known about this ages ago. I'm like, oh, Leslie, you know stuff. She's amazing. Yeah, like I said before, we're still doing everything else, the connect calls, the connecting them to videos, the reaching out, the connecting them to Zooms, to mega Zooms, to BizOps, other ones. But this is in addition. This is something we're going to do with every brand partner to help them as much as they can on their journey and get them really into it so that they become one of our 4 pillars to get to crown. This is like really taking care of them. And I wish, again, I'd known about this, but we're also lucky that now we know about this and we can do this together. We can make this duplicatable. So every time we get a new brand partner, this is a non-negotiable. We'll get so good at BizOps. 20 minutes helping our brand partner with their family, explaining why this is so fantastic. But don't freak out if you're new, like, oh my God, I can't do that. We're here to help. We're going to do training on the verbiage, what we do, how to present our story, how to present it all. We've got absolute experts on the team for that. So ask your brand partner how they'd like to brand this call. Like how, yeah, like what would you like to call this biz op? We can call it anything that you want. Help them, like you can come up with it creatively together. And then follow up is the key. The follow up after these events is the key. That is a trained skill though. That is a trained skill to follow up. But like I say, we're going to follow up with the ones that texted, then the ones that were on the Zoom but were quiet. And then we're going to follow up with the people that didn't show up but said they would. All of them are a follow up. All of them could say yes. But the more we do it, the easier it's going to get. I appreciate I shared a lot of information today. And there's a lot of key verbiage in there that I'm now going to put in the Telegram group, the way that I explained it, but we can always change that. But put a 1 in the chat if you are digging this idea. Because when I heard it, I was like, it's what I've been missing. This is amazing. Okay. Yes, team, all on board. I love it. Does anyone have any questions about it or any comments? We've got a little bit of time and we can kind of have a little team discussion about maybe how we want to kind human tribe this. I know Alison's going to be like, kind human tribing it.
You did such a good job, Alice. I'm so proud of you. This call was amazing. I'm so excited for this system, and we're going to brainstorm more on how we can make it really just, digestible for everyone to learn this and train our team. Thank you.
Pleasure. And like I say, we will get together and we're going to simplify this and come up with some systems that we can reiterate to you guys to make it as easy as possible. And just as easy to share with other brand partners as possible. But I think even Leslie said, oh, we might do a Tuesday training on this. And we were like, yes, do it. So hopefully she's going to decide to make a whole Tuesday just talking about this. But this is exciting. And I love the idea that we're always going to be in beginner's mindset. Like that was a huge shift for me. And Eric, you've unmuted. Do you have anything to share?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to step away. My mother-in-law called me for a little bit there. I just wanted to ask to everyone on this call, who has already made it a goal to go diamond? Put a D in the comments if you've made it a goal to go diamond. All right, Catherine's going diamond. Samantha's going diamond. Alice Carter's going blue diamond. Michelle is going diamond. Carla diamond. Angie's going diamond. Veronica going diamond. Alice and Jared say they're going crown. Kevin's going diamond. Kino wants to go diamond. Romina wants to go diamond. Okay, I think that's just about everyone. So everyone here on this call wants to go diamond. Charlene wants to go diamond. Yes. Chloe wants to go diamond. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of things change when you go diamond. Everything changes. The compensation plan, guys, opens up like a beautiful budding flower when you go diamond. there's all of these little incentives like lifestyle bonuses and check matching and profit sharing and all these things that open up when you go diamond. So when we say like it's important to go diamond, yeah, it's like the title feels good. Yeah, I'm diamond. But I mean, I'm telling you, the money part really starts kicking in. So if you've already gotten a few little checks from Purium, you've gotten some checks and that's like a hors d'oeuvre. You guys know what an hors d'oeuvre is? It's a little taste of what's to come. When you go diamond, it's like you start having the main course of the meal, of the compensation plan. That's when this becomes an actual legitimate part-time income, or maybe even a full-time income for some people. Now, as you go from there, you go diamond, green, blue, blah, blah, go on from there. Essentially, every time you jump rank, you pretty much your income doubles. If you look at the last page in the compensation plan, and Alice Carter can tell you, because Alice, the jump from diamond to green diamond, right, is significant. It's like a huge jump. It's not just like a couple of extra dollars. It's like double now from diamond to green diamond to blue diamond. So those are massive jumps in income. That's when you can say, oh my God, like you start thinking, maybe I can quit my job here. Maybe I can do Purium full-time, or maybe I can just continue working my job and have two full-time incomes, or a full-time and a part-time income. And you just start, all these things you start realizing the full potential of the compensation plan. Okay. So if you want to go diamond, that is a great goal to have. You know what Alice has given you on this call? This schematic of how to go diamond. The how-to, the roadmap. If you simply execute on these points, the widen your reach, the launch events, and you commit to consistency, not just doing it once or once in a while. That will not get you to success. I promise you. If you work out once, great. All you're going to do is get really sore and probably not want to do it again. If you work out once in a while, what's it going to do? You're going to work out enough just to hate it. And work out just enough just to hate it. When you start doing something consistently, daily, and you really commit to success and decide to go pro, become a professional, and stop dabbling in it. Stop just sticking your big toe in and making it a hobby and like, yeah, I'm going to like do it here and there and try it out. Guys, that's not going to take you to the top of the success mountain. How do I know? I've walked up the mountain. I've walked up there. And until I said, I am going to be a professional every single day. Not a couple times a week, not a few times a month, not I'm feeling good this month, so I'm going to go big. Next month, I decide to take off because I have some personal, emotional issues going on, whatever. We get it. We understand. We appreciate that. But you know what? We are professional entrepreneurs. Put an E in the comments if you are a professional entrepreneur. If you consider yourself to be a professional entrepreneur. Yes, that's what we are. We're professional entrepreneurs. And if you're going to be professional, we got to act like professionals. We can't act like posers. We can't play around with this stuff. We got to go pro. We got to be professionals. That means showing up every single day. And when you do that, I promise you, there's no way you can, it would be literally impossible to fail if you showed up every single day for your business for the next 4 years. It would be impossible to fail. I'm willing to write the check right now for $100,000 to whoever is going to commit every single day to their business for 4 years and never miss a day. I'll write that check right now because I know that's how sure I am it's going to happen. Now, if you could be that convinced, that sure, not only are you going diamond, you're going crown. You are going crown. Okay, life-changing income. We must see the vision of this business. We have the schematic. Alice laid it out for you step by step by step. If you execute upon this, not once in a while, every single day, be a professional. Be a professional means showing up. You have a bad day, boo-hoo, sorry, okay? Boo-hoo. I do too. We all have bad days, okay? Let's get past that. Let's not use that as an excuse to prevent us from achieving success, because it doesn't just mean your success. It means the success of each and every person that you pass it on to. Think about that. Think about it. It's not just your success here at stake. It's everyone else's, okay? So believe it and achieve it. On that note, pass it back over to you, Alice. Thank you so much for hosting this call and for sharing all of these nuggets from the Green Diamond training.
Oh, spoken from our 2-star crown, Eric. If you want to get to the top, listen to Eric, listen to the people who have paved the road before us. He knows what he's talking about. And I would not be here if it wasn't for the likes of Eric and Alison and Jared just showing me how to do it. So the most important thing I can say to you is, you know, listen to these people, listen to these incredible leaders that we have access to, because they've done it. And they didn't, Alison and Jared had never done network marketing before. I hadn't. It's this amazing, fantastic skill. And it's the way to our liberation. To be an entrepreneur, you know, it means to be disciplined. It means on a day where sometimes you could do something and you choose to do your work. And I'm learning that now. I'm saying no to a lot because I'm saying yes to my future. I'm saying yes to being financially free in 2-3 years tops. I'm putting in the work now. And that's where we need to be. It's that, like, the attitude of this amount of discipline that I'm putting in now is going to set me up for the rest of my life. And I'm willing to do that instead of being a slave to the system for the rest of my life, working something I hate 9 to 5 to pay my rent, when we can live in abundance mindset here. Like, this is true liberation. This is abundance. It's helping us. It's helping other people. It's helping the planet. We're helping everything. We're healing ourselves on so many levels just by doing this. And I don't know about you, but when Eric gets talking, I feel that fire. I'm like, I'm not moving from this spot all day. I'm going to be working all day long. So just show up, be consistent. Like I just said in the comments, if you're here on this call now, I see you and I want to work with you. I want to help you get there because I know that you're showing up and you're committing to yourselves. And therefore, I'm going to use my energy to help you. But the people that don't show up, that you have excuses, that are too busy, that are too stressed, we've all been there, but the people at the top work through that. Like, on a really bad day, I'm still going to show up for my team. It's absolute mindset. And being diamond, being crown, it is a mindset. So say yes to it and say yes to living this life that we've always dreamed of. It's just that we need to reprogram ourselves to understand that discipline now means freedom later. And that's something I'm only just learning. Baby mindset is what we've been talking about today. Like, having that beginner mindset. Like, I don't know, but Eric and Alison and Jared and Jane and Joel and all these people above us, they're showing us what to do. They're leading the way, and we get to watch them do that. It's so easy when we just let go and we become a sponge and we allow these leaders to show us how to liberate ourselves, and we don't fight it. But everyone here is going to be diamond in 90 days. I felt that when you all put that in there. I'm like, okay, that's good. That's great. I'm running. We're all running together. We're doing this at the same time. Isn't that a gift that we get to do it as a community right now? I love it. I can't believe that this is what we get to do, that this is our job. This is insane. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for showing up for yourselves and for listening, and for, you know, you're going to be the people that heard it first, how we're going to be building, because this is the next step to how we're going to build all of our diamond leaders. So the fact that you showed up here on a Saturday at midday, like, mwah, I love you for it. And you're going to kill this. And I'm so proud of you. And I love you all. And we're here for you, and we're running. and we're getting into the next quarter, and we're going to help thousands of people come the end of this year get to their liberation, because we've already found the way. So have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. I'm going to save this recording. It's going to be up. So share it with your brand partners, share it around. And I love you, and we got this. So have a beautiful day, team. And thank you so much. Mwah!
Thank you, Allison. Thank you, all of you. Great call.